So a wise man will go to God first and begin to labor before him and say, Lord, I have this intention, but what do you say about this? I know you will do the calculation. And there are so many people in my inbox right now, my Facebook inbox, so many people there that are asking for prayers because of several things that changed, little changes that took place that threw them into confusion. The deal looked intelligent from the mental framework, but I hope you know there are so many things you cannot see. The trend of tomorrow you don't know. Once upon a time in Africa, that drug called hydroxychloroquine became bestseller. That's a drug that was phased out. Nobody knows that name, chloroquine, anymore. But something happened that made chloroquine bestseller. In fact, in order for you not to fall sick, go and just take it and just take it. You don't need to, take and support yourself. That's a trend that came up. And God knows that trend was going to come up. So the best way to live life is that we go to God and say, I have this plan, but I want to submit it to you. And then the great one now comes and says, all right, go ahead. I'm with you. That's the promise. The promise becomes the insurance policy. That whereas everything fluctuates because God has spoken, God knows how to keep the variables that need to be constant, because you are in a partnership with Him. So we have spoken about spiritual facts, that if you can exercise your faith on a spiritual fact, you are eligible to see the moving of God's hand to fulfill that which you have desired, because the thing that you seek has already been paid for. Number two, if you want to see God's hand, you will need to labor around Him to get a word from His mouth. The word that God gives you is a proof of what He's willing to do. It's a manifestation of something that cannot be violated because His integrity is at stake. He's a God of integrity. He's a God of what? Integrity.